Diego Maradona, who played for clubs like Boca Juniors, Barcelona, and Napoli, and led Argentina to World Cup glory in 1986, is remembered not only for his brilliance, but also for a move that now carries his name, the Maradona turn. Also called the roulette, it involves dragging the ball back with the sole of one foot, turning the body in one motion, and then using the other foot to roll the ball away. Maradona used it to escape tight spaces, change direction quickly, and bypass multiple defenders without losing momentum. He performed the move throughout his career, but it gained worldwide attention during the 1986 World Cup, particularly in his solo goal against England, the one often referred to as the goal of the century. That same match also featured the controversial Hand of God goal. In the 51st minute, Maradona jumped alongside England goalkeeper Peter Shilton and punched the ball into the net with his left hand. The referee didn't spot the handball, and without VAR at the time, the goal stood. Maradona later described it as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. Arjen Robben, who started his career at FC Groningen in the Netherlands, became known at PSV Eindhoven before playing for big clubs like Chelsea, Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. He played his best soccer at Bayern, where he stayed for over 10 years. What made him famous was his signature move, cutting inside from the right wing and curling the ball with his left foot. Everyone knew it was coming, but few could stop it. Robben would run down the right side, suddenly cut inside onto his stronger foot, and curl a shot into the far corner. It was simple, quick, and very hard to defend. He used this move often at Bayern Munich, where he won 8 Bundesliga titles and helped the club win the 2012-2013 UEFA Champions League. In the final, against Borussia Dortmund, he scored the winning goal in the 89th minute, not with this exact move, but from a similar run. Robben also used this move during the 2014 World Cup, helping the Netherlands reach the semi-finals. Defenders knew what he wanted to do, but his timing, speed, and control made it nearly impossible to stop. Johan Cruyff, who started his career at Ajax in the Netherlands, became one of the most influential figures in soccer history. He led Ajax to domestic and European dominance in the early 1970s, before moving to Barcelona in 1973, where he played a key role in shaping the club's identity both on and off the pitch. What made him famous there was his signature move, the Cruyff turn. First seen during the 1974 FIFA World Cup, the move involves faking a pass or shot with the inside of the foot, then quickly dragging the ball behind the standing leg and turning away. It was a simple yet highly effective piece of deception that caught defenders off guard and became a fundamental part of modern dribbling technique. Cruyff used the turn consistently throughout his career, especially during his time with Ajax and Barcelona, and it was a key element in his ability to dictate play in the final third. His use of the move during the 1974 World Cup helped the Netherlands reach the final, where they finished as runners-up. With Ajax, he won 8 Eredivisie titles and 3 consecutive European Cups, 1971-73. At Barcelona, he helped the club win La Liga in 1973-74, their first league title in 14 years. The Cruyff turn remains one of the most widely taught and used moves in soccer, named after the man who perfected it, Ronaldinho, who started his career at Grêmio in Brazil, moved to Europe in 2001 to join Paris Saint-Germain. In 2003, he signed with Barcelona, where he reached the peak of his career and became one of the most influential players of his generation. What made him famous there was his signature move, the Elastico. Also known as the flip-flap, it involves pushing the ball outward with the outside of the foot, then quickly snapping it back inward with the inside, all in one motion. The move allowed him to beat defenders in tight spaces and was especially effective during one-on-one situations on the wing or near the box. Ronaldinho used the Elastico regularly during Barcelona's most successful period in the mid-2000s. It helped him break through defensive lines and create space in key matches. With this style of play, he was instrumental in winning La Liga titles in 2004-05 and 2005-06, and the UEFA Champions League in 2005-06. His ability to control games through skill, including this move, earned him the Ballon d'Or in 2005. He used the Elastico effectively against top teams like Real Madrid, AC Milan, and Chelsea, proving that the move wasn't just for show. Cristiano Ronaldo, who began his professional career at Sporting CP in Portugal, rose to global prominence after joining Manchester United in 2003. From there, he became one of football's most decorated players, with successful spells at Real Madrid, Juventus, and a return to Manchester United before moving to Al Nassr. What made him famous early on was his signature move, the step-over. Often performed multiple times in quick succession, the move involves swinging one foot around the ball to confuse defenders about which direction the player will go. Ronaldo used it to freeze fullbacks, create space on the flanks, and cut inside to shoot with his stronger foot. At Manchester United, the step-over became a regular feature of his wing play, especially during the 2006-07 to 2008-09 seasons, where he helped the club win 3 consecutive Premier League titles and the 2007-08 UEFA Champions League. His execution of the move in matches against Arsenal, Porto, and Chelsea stood out, often leading to goals or drawing fouls in dangerous areas. Even after adapting his style into a more direct goal-scoring role at Real Madrid, Ronaldo continued to use the step-over in key moments, not for show, but to gain that extra second to shoot or cross. Lionel Messi, who began his professional career at FC Barcelona in 2004, spent over 17 seasons with the club before moving to Paris Saint-Germain and later Inter Miami. During his time at Barcelona, he became the most decorated player in the club's history and a global icon of the sport. What made him famous was his unique combination of 2 things: La Pausa and his slaloming dribbles. La Pausa refers to the slight delay Messi takes in his movement or pass, forcing defenders to commit before he reacts. When paired with his close control dribbling, it became one of the most effective attacking patterns in modern soccer. His low center of gravity, balance, and rapid changes of direction allowed him to weave through defenders effortlessly. Messi used this combination in countless matches, but most notably during Barcelona's 2008-2015 peak when he helped the club win multiple La Liga and Champions League titles. His solo goals against teams like Real Madrid, 2011 UCL semifinal, Getafe, 2007 Copa del Rey, and Bayern Munich, 2015 UCL semifinal, showcased this exact style. The move helped him win 7 Ballon d'Or awards and guided Argentina to Copa America 2021 and the FIFA World Cup in 2022. Zinedine Zidane, who started his career at AS Cannes, became well known while playing for Bordeaux, then became a star at Juventus and Real Madrid. He was also the key player for France when they won the 1998 FIFA World Cup and Euro 2000. What made him famous was his special move, the Zidane turn, also called the roulette. In this move, he would drag the ball back with one foot while turning, then use the other foot to take it away in a new direction. He used it to spin away from defenders, especially when he had little space and needed to stay calm under pressure. Zidane used this move in many important games. During the 1998 World Cup, he helped France win the final against Brazil with 2 goals. In the 2002 Champions League final, he scored one of the best goals in history. But throughout the match, his control in midfield often came from moves like the roulette. Okocha, who started his career in Nigeria before moving to Europe, played for clubs like Eintracht Frankfurt, Fenerbahce, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bolton Wanderers. He became a fan favorite everywhere he played thanks to his flair, creativity, and fearless dribbling. What made him famous was his crazy step-overs and unpredictable dribble moves. Okocha didn't just beat defenders, he embarrassed them. He would throw in multiple step-overs, sudden stops, turns, and flicks, confusing defenders with his fast feet and sharp changes of direction. Sometimes it looked more like street soccer than a professional match. He was especially entertaining during his time at Bolton Wanderers in the English Premier League, where he helped the team reach the 2004 League Cup final and finish in the top half of the table, a big deal for a club their size. At Paris Saint-Germain, he played alongside a young Ronaldinho and was already known as one of the best dribblers in Europe. And that wraps up our list of soccer legends and their signature moves. Which one is your favorite? Did we miss someone who deserves to be on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear which move blew your mind or who you'd add to part 2.